Hey guys, so I'm here today to film my most repurchased products video. I have cured a collection of my most repurchased products. For skincare, I have to have purchased something about 3 to 4 times for it to be considered one of my most repurchased products. For makeup, I'm a little more lax because I have so much makeup. I'm such a hoarder that I don't really go through makeup. There is no blush, bronzer, or highlight in this video, and there are 2 single eyeshadows in this video, but like everything else is the rest of the face because I don't really use up as much products, and if I do use them up, I just use other stuff, and sometimes I don't repurchase. So this is all stuff that I have repurchased tons of times, and also stuff that I will continue to repurchase. Like there is stuff in this video that I've repurchased that I'm not going to mention, like my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I used to love that. It was a holy grail for me, but I've now found other concealers that I like more, and that concealer, I find that the shade isn't very good for me. It's too close to my skin tone, so it doesn't brighten enough, but the lighter one is too yellow toned. I'm digressing. So yeah, there are things I've repurchased more than some of this stuff, but I've basically moved on from that stuff, so it doesn't count anymore. So I have a few skincare items to start with. First thing I will mention is my Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix Pads. This is in every single empties video you will ever see from me. I love these. You get 60 pads for about $12.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. They have glycolic acid and hyaluronic acid to resurface, retexture, and moisturize. So I love these. I use them every single morning just as a nice gentle exfoliant in my routine because I have dry skin and some texture. So yeah, love those. And I have probably bought these like 100 times. I also want to mention my Shiseido Facial Cotton. This is a half-opened container of them because I've used them. I've also probably bought like 100 of these. I think you get 165 sheets in here for $11 at Shoppers Drug Mart, and like honestly, you cannot beat that deal. These are the best cotton pads in the world. They don't disintegrate. They don't shed on your face. They're just magical, and I will never not buy these. I also have my MAC Cleanse Off Oil. I do every once in a while feel poor and buy a cheaper one like the L'Oreal one, but this is the one I have repurchased the most, and it is my holy grail. I love this. This is the Tranquil Oil one just because it was all they had last time I bought it, but I like the original. I like all of them. They're all fantastic. This is just the best thing to remove my makeup, and I absolutely love it. I have this empty here because I have it to back to MAC, so this is it. I also have the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. If you have a pimple, this is what you need. I think this is my 4th or 5th one of this. I bought this at Urban Outfitters, which is where you can get some Mario Badescu products in Canada, but I have also ordered it off the Beauty Bay before, which has free shipping over, I think, like $40 for Canada, so it's not bad. This was $21 at Urban Outfitters, which is a decent price. It's basically like a pink sand in the bottom, and you dip your Q-tip all the way to the bottom, touch the pink stuff, and then put it on your sits. It dries them up, it kills them, it stops them from coming to a head, or if they are going to come to a head, it brings them to a head quicker. It just is magic. This is the only thing I use for pimples. This is it. The last skincare item I have is my Embryolisse Late Cream Concentrate. I adore this. I have probably purchased like 10 of these in my life. It's fantastic. You can get this at Shoppers Drug Mart now for about $35, I believe. I do find it's a little too emollient for me personally for the summer months. I do find that it makes me like almost too moisturized, which like I didn't think that was a thing until recently, but in the winter I need this for my skin. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. It's a great base under makeup. It's just magical. If you have dry skin, you need this. I also want to talk about beauty blenders. I have 5 of these and a backup. So this is 100% my most repurchased product because it is gold. I adore beauty blenders. This one is disgusting and it's on its last legs, but I like to keep them until they're literally falling apart. So yeah, beauty blenders forever. It's the only thing I put my makeup with. Like, I don't use a brush or anything to apply foundation or concealer. I only use beauty blenders. Everything else sucks. I have one primer to talk about, and that is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is my 3rd one, and I don't think I've ever repurchased another primer as much as I've repurchased this primer. It is the most beautiful, glowy, radiant primer. If you love a dewy finish, you need this primer in your life. Every other primer that says it's radiant is a fucking lie. The Laura Mercier Radiant Primer, lie. The Becca one, or sorry, the Benefit one, lie. They're all lies. This one is the most radiant one, and this one is also more radiant than the new purple one they have. Like, it's just so beautiful. I love that it has like a neutral champagne-y kind of radiance to it, because I find that a lot of radiance primers can pull warm, and I don't like that. And then look at that. I just rubbed it into my hand, and my hand looks so glowy and beautiful. It's just perfect. I put it under like every foundation for the most glowy, beautiful finish, and I absolutely adore that. Becca is pricey, but this is 1000% worth it. I love it. I have two foundations to talk about. The first one is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination in the shade Fair. This is my second one. I bought this last summer. Was it last summer or the summer before that? I think I bought it the summer before that, and I finished it up in like record time. I wore it every single day forever, and when the summer rolls around, I wear this forever, which is why when I bought my second one last year, coming close to finishing it. I'm sure I'll finish it up this summer, and I will buy another one, hands down, no questions asked. I'm obsessed with this. It is full coverage. This is a full coverage CC cream that feels beautiful on your skin. It is so glowy. Like, if you don't like a glowy foundation, stay away from this, because it is the perfect level of glow. Like, you will be beaming in the most beautiful way. It provides beautiful coverage. It looks so natural on the skin. This is my holy grail summer foundation. I cannot say enough good things about this. The shade Fair is a little bit dark for me, but I can make it work, so obsessed. The other foundation is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. This is, again, only my second one of these, but I have used up so much of this. This is all I have left. It's almost done, and I will have to repurchase another one. Another product that is just absolutely beautiful. It's full coverage, it's glowy and dewy and beautiful, and I absolutely love this foundation so much. It's just a beautiful foundation. I'm in the shade 115 equals R230. Makeup Forever has fantastic shade ranges. They have a color for everybody. I just love this for a nice, dewy, full coverage, lasts all day kind of finish. It's beautiful. It can feel a little heavy on the face, but like, I wear lots of makeup. I don't fucking care. It's fantastic. I have a concealer to talk about, and shockingly, it's the Tarte Shape Tape. This is, I believe, my second of these, but I have a third one in my drawer, and this is my second of these. So I've gone through almost two of the light, and I've gone through one of the fair, and I have a backup of the light in my cabinet. I'm a crazy person. The light is my perfect shade match. It is just a little bit lighter than my skin tone. It brightens, it highlights, it's beautiful, it conceals. I use it all over my face. Fair, I only use when I'm trying to be extra as fuck and I want a super bright under eye. And what I've been doing lately is actually just taking Fair and blending light under my eyes and taking Fair and just putting one dot of it right in the deepest hollow of my under eye, and then blending that out just to brighten that one spot a little bit more. And I love that so much. I love Tarte Shape Tape. It's a fantastic concealer, and I will keep buying it till I die. I do want to try the Makeup Revolution ones, and I do like the ColourPop concealer, but my problem was always that they had shitty shade ranges. So I know that ColourPop has extended their shade range, so maybe it'll be better, but for now, I have lots of these to use. I have two eyeshadows to talk about, and the first one is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, and I heart this. First of all, I love the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows, but I heart this is the most beautiful shade in the entire world. This is the second one of these I have, and I will buy another one when this is gone. I don't know how to describe this color. It's a beautiful, shimmery, taupey silver with glitter in it. This is it here. It's just like, it's my perfect, I'm too lazy to do anything with my eyeshadow look. I will take this on my finger, blend it on my lids, into my crease. I will also use this as a lid shade. It's a beautiful color, and the Super Shock shadows are just so gorgeous. They just pop on your lids so beautifully. I have other ones that I don't use as much because, like, nothing is my perfect shade more than this shade. If you love cool tones, taupeys, silvers, you'll love this. I find that all the other ones I have are either like purple, or I have like a chartreuse, or like they're too warm toned. I find all the other like lighter ones are too warm toned, whereas this is just Pure perfection. I will buy this till I die. The other eyeshadow I have is MAC's Blanc type eyeshadow. This is my second one of these, and there's a pretty decent dent in it, I hope you can see. This is just the most perfect off-white brow bone highlight for me. That's what I use it for. That's what I will always use it for. This is my holy grail brow highlight, and I've gone through one of these. Like today I'm using a color called Bone from the Aqualon palette, and it was just like almost too light. This is the perfect shade for someone of my skin tone. It's just a little bit lighter than my skin tone. It just highlights perfectly, but it blends really well. It also helps to blend out any colors you have in your crease that are like too dark or too blown out. It's just fantastic. The MAC single eyeshadows are so cheap now. I think it's like $6. Like, they are amazing. This is a holy grail for me. I will use it again till I die. And the last product I have is a liquid eyeliner. Over like the past maybe 4 or 5 years, I have become the kind of person that can't leave my house without a liquid eyeliner. Like, if I don't wear a liquid eyeliner, I feel naked. And the one I have been repurchasing over and over again is Kat Von D's ink liner in Trooper. This is my third one, and I have a fourth one in my cabinet as a backup because this one is almost done. I love this. It's fantastic. I will say Ardency Inn's Punker liner I like more, but it's just so hard to get my hands on now that they don't carry it at Sephora anymore that I buy this one instead. So I love this so much. It's what I'm wearing on my lids, or on my eyes today. It's just so easy to use. I find that, like, there are other eyeliners I have, but this one is just so easy. I love a good felt tip. It provides a beautiful, sharp wing. It glides on beautifully. It's a little shinier than I would like. I wish it had a matte finish, but I think it's gorgeous. I think it just is so easy to use. It's so black. It lasts forever. I like to store mine like this, upside down in a cup, just to keep all the liquid at the top, and it's just phenomenal. And the last thing I actually have, I think I said that was the last thing, but I didn't realize this was sitting here, MAC Fix Plus. This is my third one, and it's half empty. I was fucking sleeping on MAC Fix Plus for the past 12 years of my life. Like, everyone talked about how great it was, and I just never got the hype because I was like, it's literally just water you put on your face. Because everyone was like, it's not a setting spray. But I'm a glowy ass bitch, and so I love the way this looks on my face. I set my face with this every single day, and then I put a setting spray over top of it because I want to look like I'm beaming, like I'm wet, like I'm liquid. I want to be a fluid. Okay? Okay. It's just fantastic. Like everyone says, it will not set your makeup, but it will create a beautiful dewy finish to your face. It will melt all those products together and just make everything look so natural on your face. It's just fantastic. So those are my most purchased items, my most repurchased products, stuff I will continue to repurchase until the day I die, or I find something better. Just kidding, I'll keep purchasing all of them. Let me know down below what your holy grail most repurchased items are, what your go-tos are so that I can check them out. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from now until beyond. Why did I just do that? And you should check them out because I'm pretty fucking awesome. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.